Hello, good afternoon. This is Windy News coming to you live from the news hub here at the University of Education, Winneba. Coming up in the next minute. Collaboration with Department of Art Education and Graphic Design host a workshop at the University of Education, Winneba. Central Region Environmental Health Office urges immediate burial of cholera disease relatives. Kapoor Chef Ghana meets with government over power outages. And in business, importers and exporters reject calls to scrap ICUMS. On the foreign front, Liberian president suspends hundreds of officials over asset declaration issues. We have all these stories and many more coming up in the bulletin. My name is Nana Ama Nyamike Bainado News in detail. Ampombi works in collaboration with the Department of Art Education and Graphic Design hosted a workshop at the University of Education, Winneba North Assembly Hall on February 13, 2025. The program time with Ampombi was under the theme Designing the Future, Learning from the Masters, brought together innovative minds aiming to inspire and educate attendees on the latest trends and strategies in design and education, allowing a broader audience to engage with the discussions and insights shared by industry expertise. Attendees had the opportunity to hear from a lineup of distinguished speakers. Speaking an interview with Windy News, the founder, a creative director of Radio Windy Bay Multimedia Unit, Mr. Ampombes Makousu, spoke on what inspired this vision and how it will be sustained.
My name is Ampombes Makousu. I go by the brand name Ampombi. I am the founder of Ampombi Works, the founder of Time with Ampombi. Time with Ampombi began 5 years ago, that is 2020. And God being so good, to this year we have had the opportunity to do it face to face. And I really enjoyed the production today. I spoke on the theme Mastering the Basics. That is the tools, the misconceptions about designs and the principles of design. And my participants were enjoying because I could see that from the presentation everybody was really attentive, and the questions that was coming, we created a WhatsApp platform for them to ask their questions, and people joined. And whilst we were having the interactive session, the questions kept coming in, so we had to plead with them to stop sending the messages before. And we had over 117 participants, and the program was good. The guest speakers did well. They really inspired them, and that was exactly what I was looking for. And actually, they are my colleagues, so we had a conversation on the fact that we wanted to inspire, the people who are after us in the field of graphic design, and that was what birthed this. But Time with Ampombi itself is an inspiration. I had by myself, I don't know what to say, but it is out of the inspiration that coming up as a graphic designer, I did not have the opportunity to meet those that inspire me. So I felt it that no, I shouldn't let those who are also coming face the same challenge, so I could give them the platform to meet their mentors, and also create a platform that helps us discover talent and people who are unsounded, people that have the talent and are doing well in the industry, however they are not recognized or acknowledged. In September we are coming in a grand style. This one was free, but in September one will be a paid for event, and from the feedback we've had so far, people really enjoyed it. And so we hope that the September one will be very good.
Moving on, the Central Regional Environmental Health Office has urged families who have experienced the loss of loved ones to cholera to carry out burials without delay to protect the community. The office highlighted that the bodies of individuals who have died from cholera are extremely infectious and may lead to an epidemic if not handled properly.
The Central Regional Environmental Health Office has advised families who have lost loved ones to cholera to conduct burials promptly in order to safeguard their community. The office emphasized that the remains of individuals who succumb to cholera are highly infectious and could potentially trigger an epidemic if not managed appropriately. Mr. Emmanuel Wusuashia, the Regional Environmental Health Officer responsible for hygiene promotion, urged families to work in conjunction with environmental health officers to ensure the swift burial of the disease. Mr. Ashia made the statement during a training session on risk communication attended by approximately 30 health officers in the Cape Coast metropolis following the cholera outbreak. This training was organized by the Cape Coast Metropolitan Health Directorate as part of proactive measures to address the cholera situation. To date, Cape Coast has reported 6 confirmed cases and 2 suspected cases of cholera, all of which are currently being treated at the Cape Coast Metro Hospital. Mr. Asha cautioned that cholera poses a significant threat to life and urged the public to engage in regular hand washing and to consume only treated water as preventive measure against the disease. In addition, Mr. Akwabena Ofosu, the Cape Coast Metro Director of Health Services, clarified that there have been no reported cholera fatalities in Cape Coast, contrary to claims made by certain media outlets. He noted that a test results for an individual who exhibited cholera symptoms and subsequently passed away were negative. Mr. Ofosu reaffirmed the Directorate's dedication to combating the outbreak, elaborating on the importance of the workshop. He also announced the formation of 5 distinct teams that have assigned to various locations to educate and raise awareness among the public, conduct disinfection efforts in communities where cases have been identified, and perform contact tracing.
The Minister for Defense, Dr. Edward Omane-Boamah, has provided reassurance to the citizens of Ghana regarding the government dedication to resolving the pressing and critical challenges faced by 37 military hospitals. This commitment was expressed in a Facebook post on Friday, February 14th, following his official visit to the facility.
The Minister for Defense, Dr. Edward Omane-Boamah, has assured the citizens of Ghana that the government is committed to addressing the urgent and significant issues confronting the 37 military hospital. This assurance was conveyed in a Facebook post on Friday, February 14th, after his official visit to the hospital. Boamah, who was joined by the Chief of the Defense Staff and senior officials from the Ministry of Defense, characterized the visit as a return to his roots, reflecting his professional background in medicine. He expressed appreciation for the warm reception from his former colleagues, both senior and junior, as well as civilian employees and patients at the hospital. The Defense Minister articulated that the visit was integral to his outreaching goal of the Defense Minister articulated that the visit was integral to his overarching goal of comprehensively understanding the challenges faced by the Ghana Armed Forces and formulating customized cost efficiency solutions. The Defense Minister recognized the various obstacles confronting the hospital, but asserted that these challenges were not beyond resolution. After his visit, he reaffirmed the dedication of President John Dramani Mahamat's administration to promptly tackle the most urgent issues hindering the hospital's capacity to deliver quality health care. He emphasized the government's determination to surmount all difficulties as part of the initiative to rejuvenate the nation's institutions, stating, "As we reset Ghana, no problem will be too steep to overcome."
Now, the Director General of the National Service Authority, Felix Gyamfi, has announced that individuals wishing to register for national service are required to have a valid Ghana card. He emphasized that this measure is intended to eliminate ghost names from the authority's payroll. Felix Gyamfi made the statement during a press conference conducted on Thursday, February 13, 2025.
The Director General of the National Service Authority, Felix Gyamfi, has declared that individuals seeking to register for national service must possess a valid Ghana card. He indicates that this initiative aims to eradicate ghost names from the authority's payroll. During a press conference held on Thursday, February 13, 2025, Mr. Gyamfi remarked, "Without a valid Ghana card ID, entry into our system will be prohibited." He criticized the previous administration for not enforcing the necessary checks and policies intended to remove ghost names from the NSA payroll. A recent audit of active national service personnel, mandated by the Minister for Finance as a condition for settling outstanding allowances arrears from August 2024, revealed more than 81,885 suspected ghost names on the NSA payroll.
Moving on, Kwabena Minta Akando, the Minister of Health, has stated that meningitis situation in the Upper West region is currently manageable. He emphasized the importance of collaborative effort among stakeholders to effectively address the issue. He noted that while the government and health sector's partners are implementing rigorous measures to control the situation, it is crucial for community members to contribute by promptly reporting any symptoms of meningitis to health facility. This will facilitate early detection, management, and treatment. Mr. Akando made these remarks during a weekend visit to Wa, where he aimed to evaluate the meningitis situation in the region.
Going forward, we are going to provide whatever it takes to be able to contain this disease. For now, we have brought some number of items. The antibiotics they are using, we have brought enough. And the directive is that anybody who suspects, whether you are sneezing, coughing, you have neck stiffness, you must rush quickly to the nearest health facility, and that person will be taken care of free of charge.
Kapowership Ghana has assured the public that there is no immediate threat of a power outage, even as negotiations with the government regarding outstanding debt continue. In an interview monitored by Windy News' Sandra Amakwe, the communication manager for Kapowership Ghana confirmed that the company is in talks with the Ministry of Energy to address the financial obligations that have arisen. Now we take a short breather. When you come back, it's business.
Hey there, welcome to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. Seated right in front of you is Ampon Bismaku, so for short, Ampon B. Here we say we are the ultimate in campus Radio. I entreat you all to be listening to Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. And your Radio Windy Bay, dear, forget about it.
Hello, my name is Amina Abisbanan, a media personality at Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on www.uew.edu.gh. We are the ultimate in campus radio.
Hey there. Welcome to Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Seated right in front of you is Ampon Makosu, for short Ampon B. Here we say we are the ultimate in campus radio. I entreat you all to be listening to Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. And your Radio Windy Bay, dear, forget about it.
Hello, my name is Amina Abisbanan, a media personality at Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on www.uew.edu.gh. We are the ultimate in campus radio.
Welcome back from that short breather. Let's do some business. My name is Florence Kwanzaa. The government has committed to providing the essential financial resources required to finalize the initial major foundry and machine tooling center at the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission within the next 4 to 5 months. Minister of Environment, Science and Technology, Muntala Mohammed, indicated that the project is presently 95% complete and needs approximately 300 Ghana cedis to achieve full operational status.
The government has pledged to allocate the necessary financial resources to complete the first significant foundry and machine tooling center at the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission within the upcoming 4 to 5 months. Minister of Environment, Science and Technology, Muntala Mohammed, stated that the project is currently 95% finished and requires an estimated 300 million Ghana cedis to become fully operational. Upon completion, the facility is anticipated to greatly diminish the local manufacturing sector's dependence on imported basic tools and to bolster the vehicle spare parts industry. During a recent inspection of various facilities, including Ghana Atomic Energy Commission, the sector minister expressed optimism that the project would reach completion before the conclusion of the first half of the year. The minister also highlighted the importance of establishing a policy framework that would facilitate collaboration between health centers and Ghana Atomic Energy Commission, thereby enhancing its revenue.
The Importers and Exporters Association support the reform of the integrated customs management system rather than its abolition. The association urges that the system has significantly improved customs revenue and trade efficiency.
The Importers and Exporters Association advocates for reforms to the integrated customs management system instead of its elimination. The association contends that the system has greatly enhanced customs revenue and trade efficiency. Although there are concerns regarding the implementation of the unique consignment reference within integrated customs management systems,
The association asserts that the system is an essential instrument for revenue generation. In 2024, Integrated Customs Management System played a pivotal role in increasing customs revenue to 44.3 billion Ghana cedis, a rise from 30.6 billion Ghana cedis in 2023. During a press conference, the association's executive secretary, Samson Azaki Awingobet, emphasized the need for collaboration among stakeholders to improve the system. He pointed out that the issues associated with the unique consignment reference are related to policy rather than inherent deficiencies in integrated custom management systems itself. He encouraged Ghanaians to perceive integrated custom management systems as an evolving initiative.
That will be all for business on Windy News. My name is Florence Kwanzaa. Up next is sports.
Hey there, welcome to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. Seated right in front of you is Ampon Besmakosu, for short Ampon B. Here we say we are the ultimate in campus radio. I entreat you all to be listening to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. And your Radio Unibe, forget about it.
Hello, my name is Amina Abisibanan, a media personality at Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on www.uew.edu.gh. We are the ultimate in campus radio.
Hey there. Welcome to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. Seated right in front of you is Ampon Besmakosu, for short Ampon B. Here we say we are the ultimate in campus radio. I entreat you all to be listening to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. And your Radio Unibe, forget about it.
Hello, my name is Amina Abisibanan, a media personality at Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on www.uew.edu.gh. We are the ultimate in campus radio.
Hey there. Welcome to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. Seated right in front of you is Ampon Besmakosu, for short Ampon B. Here we say we are the ultimate in campus radio. I entreat you all to be listening to Radio Unibe 98.3 FM. And your Radio Unibe, forget about it.
Hello, my name is Amina Abisibanan, a media personality at Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on www.edu.gh. We are the ultimate in campus radio.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the sports segment here on Windy News. My name is Ronaldo. Liverpool boss Arne Slot admitted his emotions took over after receiving a red card in the final Merseyside derby, after Everton's James Tarkowski scored in the 98th minute. The Dutchman is awaiting the FA's review of Oliver's match report before determining if he will face any further sanctions.
Liverpool boss Arne Slot admitted emotions got the better of him after his red card at the end of a dramatic final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park on Wednesday night. Slot was sent off by referee Michael Oliver after the full-time whistle, having seen Everton defender James Tarkowski score in the 8th minute of time added on to end a 2-2 draw on a historic night. The Dutchman is now waiting for the FA to review Oliver's match report before he finds out if he would face any sanction. Depending on the content of the report, Slot could face no further action or be charged, which could likely result in a touchline ban. Due to the ongoing process, he did not speak about details but admitted he made the wrong decision. There is an ongoing process now and I have to respect that, he said ahead of Saturday's visit to Wolves.
Now away from that story. Anthony scored on his European debut for Real Betis as they put themselves in a commanding position to reach the last 16 of the Conference League with a 3-0 victory over Belgium's Gent.
The Manchester United loanee opened the scoring for the Spanish side with a brilliant low curling strike from the edge of the box. The 24-year-old Brazil winger was also involved in Betis' second goal, passing to Isco, who then set up Cedric Bakambu to fire home from close range. Sergi Atmira slotted in at the back post to complete the win with 6 minutes remaining as Manuel Pellegrini's side secured a healthy lead before the return fixture in Sevilla next week. Anthony opened his league account for Betis on Saturday in a 3-2 defeat at Celta Vigo in only his second game for the club. He became the second most expensive player in Manchester United history behind Paul Pogba when he signed from Ajax in August 2022 for £81.3 million. However, his performances have not lived up to expectations and he has scored just once in the Premier League since April 2023. Betis are one of 4 teams who could face league phase winners Chelsea in the next stage of the competition, along with Gent, Copenhagen or German side Heidenheim.
Before we end the sports news, there is an ongoing 2-day Zone 6 Athletics Championship at Winneba Senior High School in the Central Region. Stay tuned and updated on Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM for all updates on this info. And that will be all for sports here on Windy News. My name is Ronaldo. Up next is international news.
Hello. Apologies for that technical hitch. Now let's go to the international arena. Liberian President Joseph Boakai has implemented a suspension affecting more than 450 senior government officials, including ministers, as a consequence of their non-compliance with asset declaration requirements mandated by the Anti-Corruption Agency. According to the presidency, these officials will be placed on on unpaid leave for a period of 1 month or until they complete the required declarations.
Liberian President Joseph Boakai has enacted a suspension of over 450 senior government officials, including ministers, due to their failure to declare their assets to the Anti-Corruption Agency. These officials will be placed on unpaid leave for a duration of 1 month or until they fulfill the necessary declaration requirements as stated by the presidency. President Boakai emphasized that these officials have violated the code of conduct for state officials by lacking transparency regarding their assets. He reiterated his commitment to combating corruption, a promise he made upon assuming office last year, and highlighted that non-compliance hinders efforts to promote accountability and integrity. Among those suspended are the Ministers of Education and Health, as well as special envoys for tourism and investments. The suspension also affects officials from the Executive Mansion, the President's official residence, and various county administrative officials. According to the law, all public officers are mandated to declare their assets prior to assuming their roles and upon exiting government positions. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission has released the names of the 457 officials impacted by this action in accordance with legal requirements. President Boakai reiterated that non-compliance with these regulations undermines the ongoing fight against corruption and the pursuit of accountability.
Still on the foreign front, French President Emmanuel Macron warns that a peace settlement aimed at resolving the conflict in Ukraine, which would essentially represent a surrender to Russia, would have negative consequences for all stakeholders, including the United States.
French President Emmanuel Macron cautions that a peace agreement to conclude the conflict in Ukraine, which effectively amounts to a capitulation to Russia, would be detrimental for all parties involved, including the United States. In an interview monitored by Windy News, Macron asserts that only Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky is authorized to negotiate on behalf of his nation. He aligns with the stance of the Trump administration, emphasizing that Europe bears a responsibility to safeguard Ukraine's security, while noting that the potential return of the U.S. president to the White House has had a significant impact. Furthermore, Macron urges his European counterpart to strengthen their commitment to defense and economic resilience.
Before we end Windy News, a recap of stories that made headlines. Ampombi works in collaboration with the Department of Art Education and Graphic Design hosts a workshop at the University of Education, Winneba. Central Region Environmental Health Office urges immediate burial of cholera deceased relatives. Kapowa Shape Ghana meets with government on power outages. And in business, importers and exporters reject calls to scrap ICUMS. On the foreign front, Liberian president suspends hundreds of officials over asset declaration issues. And that will be all for today's Windy News. My name is Nana Amma Nyamike Bani. Thank you for doing the watching and do enjoy the rest of your afternoon.